Hey guys, what's up? A couple weeks ago, um, I guess with any retail store, and mine's no exception, when one holiday ends, the next major or semi-major holiday is focused on. In this case, I should say, it is Valentine's Day. And of course, just like with any place out there, Valentine's stuff starts showing up like it's nobody's business. Mostly licensed stuff. Now you might recall last year I did a opening on Oveview and an opening of an MLP Valentine's Day basket, if you will. Two of them actually. Well, this year Hasbro is back at it again with MLP. Like I said, Hasbro is back at it again with MLP with the Valentine's Day stuff. And I'm not joking about it, folks. They are indeed back. How do I say that? Well, does this answer your question? This is the newest one that just came out this year. It is essentially the same as last year. The only difference is instead of a Twilight, you get a Rainbow Dash, which is kind of cool. I have the bucket somewhere as well on the original one. But if that's not enough, well, how about a whole freaking basket worth of it too? And it contains a lot of stuff in here. Probably a bit more than last time, but heck, that's why it was costed at, gee, I don't know, look at the price. Maybe the price there will give you an idea. If I can get it to focus there. Yeah, about $12.99. Or $12.98 actually. But yeah, I ended up getting not one but two of these. Now, you might say to yourself, well, Brian, why would you get these? Well, here's the honest truth. I got them because, I am a fan, and anybody that's a fan doesn't want to take their chances at missing out on things. Believe me, I'm sure I'm not the only one. Why do I say this? Now, you might say, well, what do you mean by that? Well, it's obvious that I could have overreacted a little bit. The fact is, there's a lot more of these things in my store. There's no doubt about it. But you don't want to take a chance because MLP FIM is still very popular, which is hence the reason why I have a couple of figures and stuff that I hid in certain sections of the store that I'm going to pick up hopefully by tomorrow. But we'll have to wait and see. But let's take a look at these, shall we? I didn't get them for nothing, Now, I don't know how I'm going to be able to reseal this once it's open. Well, I think I do. I just got to put a zip tie or something on it, Yeah, they put a zip tie on this thing, go figure. And a zip tie on this one too. Gee, I wonder why. Well, mainly because these kind of things are meant for... Main target of these things are kids. And, of course, kids nowadays are more along the lines of they will do anything to get anything. You know what I'm saying? And don't worry, I think I have a way of getting this back to together. I can just tape it together down the line. I also have the space here to place some stuff that's kind of boxable, if you know what I mean. All you need is some scissors. And it comes off with a little ribbon, which you could also put back if you want to. And you can also tie the thing back, hopefully. But what's in this thing, shall we? Well, let's take a look at the big one first. So, in this thing, we have... Well, obviously, we have it taped up is what we have. So we're going to have to remove it from the plastic. So we're going to do that. And as you can see, it's basically a case, just like what I had before, except this one's a little bit bigger. And it's got most of the main 6 on the back there. Yeah, it's got most of the main 6 on the back. So, what is this anyway? Well, come on. Well, first of all, we have a pencil case. We have a little pencil case here, which is not too bad. It's pretty cool. Have a little bit of a pencil case, and on the front you have Fluttershy, Twilight, Rainbow Dash, Pinkie Pie, and Applejack. No rarity, unfortunately. So you don't have rarity on there, but there we go. Just got to cut those out a little bit. But you do have rarity on here. We have a little water bottle. Now this is about a little smaller, I think, than the original water bottle that I got with the movie. But you have Friendship is Magic on there, which isn't bad. And you have all the characters. And mainly you could tell they took these designs from the movie. On the movie poster, that is. So, one of the movie logos. So you can kind of see that that's pretty cool right there. So you got all the characters on there, which is pretty nice. Next up, oh, they taped it. Oh, there we go. Whoa, hello. There goes the water bottle. Whoop, there goes that. Maybe I should do this little by little. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, it seems that the water bottle got stuck to the tape of this, and we're gonna pull this out for a second. It is a puzzle. Yes, we have a puzzle here. It is Better Together. It's a little 24-piece puzzle, which is pretty cool. And you got the main 6 on there, which is really nice. So you got a puzzle here. And then, last but not least, we have a coloring set called Besties. It's got 7 crayons, 4 colored pencils, 10 watercolors, and 1 brush. It's a coloring set. Take a look at that. And oh, take a look what's on the bottom. Take a look what together on the bottom. Gee, I wonder if that's any indication that Hasbro's going with it. Yeah, and in case you guys don't know, this is actually on the cover. This is actually the front cover of one of the Valentine's Day sets that they are selling. And in here, like I said, you got some watercolors. You got crayons, of course, on the side here. Or right here, you got all these crayons. Most of them have Pinkie, and then you got the colored pencils, and then the watercolors and the brush, which pretty cool. It's pretty cool, pretty neat here. You get a salvageable amount of stuff here, which is really nice. And then, of course, we'll take this out for a second. And of course, you get this nice little tin here, which is like a lunchbox almost, which is really nice. So you get that, and like I say, you get the main 6 on both sides. And heck, it does serve like a little lunchbox if you think about it, which is pretty nice. So yeah, really cool on that. For $12.98, it's not too bad. And of course, it came with a little stand, so you can, place the stuff back up if you want to. That's pretty cool. It might be a little bit harder to put back in the plastic maybe, but we'll have to see here. Yeah, it might be a little hard to do that. So we're probably going to figure something out with that. Probably figure that out later. Alright, so the next one, and I'm going to keep this as well. So we'll place that in here. The next one is the Rainbow Dash one. And if you guys want to know, as far as I know at my job, these are the only pony items that we are selling, as far as I know. So there goes that ribbon. So that's the end of that. So let's take a look at what's in here. And of course, just like the other one, it's taped. So we have a little bit of a rock candy here. We have a little tin, a little bucket here. We have Rainbow Dash and Twilight, which is pretty cool. I don't think Rainbow Dash would do tea that much, but then again, who knows? We got Rainbow Dash there, pretty solid. And then we have, well, let's see if we can get out of here. We have the Rainbow Dash plush. It only has a cutie mark on one side. It's basically like the Twilight one we got last year, or I got last year. So we have Rainbow Dash, and then we have hard candy with Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy on the cover. And then on the back we have a picture of Twilight, Applejack, Rainbow Dash, and Fluttershy. So there you go. And then we just have a little thing here, a little pedestal on the bucket to keep the stuff intact. And is this easier to get in there? Yes, it is. So we can actually tie that back up if we wanted to. And there to just leave it like that for right now. And I'll figure something out later. I think the ribbon is supposed to help tie it together, but we'll wait and see. I may just display. I'm probably going to display some of these things. I'll put them somewhere. But yeah, that's pretty much about it for this. Of course, keep that with this. Actually, put that to this. Can I put it on the side? Whoops, there goes that. So yeah, not too bad whatsoever. I actually like what we got here. Again, not too bad. For $12.98, getting all that on this one, on this big thing here, it's not too bad. It's really pretty cool. So yeah, really, that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to show here. Let me know what you guys think down below. Comment if you like. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Ben and John, I'd love to hear what your take on it is if you haven't gotten it already. And let me know if there's any other places out there, Targets, Kohl's, or whatever, that have this, or have the MLP Valentine stuff, maybe different kinds. Let me know down below. Talk to y'all later.